Welcome back, family. Yo, guys, I know it's like been been such a long time since I posted. The last video that I posted, it was about 3 to 4 weeks ago, and I just posted it. I didn't even do anything. My computer crashed on me. I couldn't edit, so I just posted it the way it was. However, I am back. Not doing so well. It's life. It's life. Life's got me all kind of worked up at the moment. There was a great shift or change in my life as of recent. So I've just been taking things easy, trying to figure myself out in challenges, just to be honest with you. The reason is I am spiritually sick. What has been spiritually sick means, you ask? Well, my energy, my spiritual vibrations, if you may put it like that, moya wami has been down for quite a while now. And sometimes I really feel lost. I feel lonely, I feel lost, even though there's a bunch of people around me. I've got family, I've got my kids, I've got colleagues, I've got work, I've got friends. But sometimes spiritually I had to shut down, if I may put it. However, I'm back, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of update what has been going on. Studying, submitting, working. So basically what has been going on, I've been a student, being an employee, and also a mother. And it gets too much, and it becomes overwhelming. The only thing it sometimes just brings me, I had to shut down, if I may put it. However, I'm back, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of update what has been going on. Studying, submitting, working. So basically what has been going on, I've been a student, being an employee, and also a mother. And it gets too much, and it becomes overwhelming. The only thing it sometimes just brings me back to normality is the other side of things, my love life. So I'm not going to dwell into that, but it's just been so hectic. But because of the supportive structure that I have, I've managed to work some things out. Oh, my tattoo is showing, guys. I came back from work now, and I was like, before I don't have a ring light. My son broke my ring light, and it's the second one, so I had to come and just use natural lights very quick before it gets dark. So however, guys, as I've been saying, I've been spiritually sick. Have you ever felt like you've tried everything, literally you've tried everything that you could, and you feel lost? No matter how many times you get up, you still feel lost. And I think what's worse for me is even the fact that I don't have my mom here. She's in another world. She's in another realm. God rest her beautiful soul. I don't have a grandmother. Both my grandmothers are also late. I don't have a dad. My dad is also late. I just have my siblings, I have my kids, I have my partner, I have work, books, and friends. And we can't really say friends because these are people that you communicate. They don't see you, okay? They will check up on you, but then they don't see you. So it's a bit different to say that you've got friends around, because they're also dealing with a lot. But then just to say, Guti, I've got friends. Yes, I have telephone support, but I've got the ones that I know, I call them my family, so I won't classify them as friends, because like they're part of my family, and that's how I feel. Like, that's how close we are. Oh, guys, I just threw my hair is a mess. Anyway, so my sister started her spiritual journey a couple of months ago, and it's been so stressful, because she's stressing where she is, worried about me being worried about her, and in turn, it doesn't make sense, because now we end up being worried about each other. And yet so far she knows that I'm her financial support, right? Because literally she has no one. My brother is also going through a lot, but now with my sister, I have to be there for her mentally, spiritually, emotionally, not physically, because we are in two different places. She's doing her journey, her training, she's there, and I'm home. So even when we talk, it's like I can tell the worriness in her voice, yet she can also pick up the same from me. And I don't want to lie, sometimes I have been crying and praying and pushing, and just like feeling like, that feeling you get, that everything that is happening around you is happening for a reason. And you also have that thing at the back of your mind where you're trusting the process, or trusting whatever that is happening to work itself out. And yet you can't help but, you understand, you can't help but being worried. And at this point in my life, I'm over being worried, because things are not going the way I personally, Jabu Wati, want them to go. And yet God, angels, and my ancestors are like looking at me and then like, girl, can't you see around you? Because it took my eldest daughter, Ukentani, to like, girl, just look around you. Look around you. If you can't see it, write everything that has been going on, like, that you can point out ezinhle, the good things that sometimes are unexplainable. Just write everything down, and then also write the things that you feel would see they are too much for you. And when I read that list, I was like, as I haven't really paid much attention, I realized that I have been praying or passing for, or uttering wrong words when praying, or talking to my ancestors, because I haven't realized that everything they have laid out for me since my existence, or since me coming into that world, or understanding to say, okay, kusebenza idlozi la, kusebenza uNkulunkulu la. Yabona, uNkulunkulu is always working day and night. When I'm sleeping, God is always working. And also my ancestors, I know them, that they are the door between my world and God. You understand? Because they know what I need. They left a mess. They left a mess when they transitioned to another world. Especially, I feel like, especially my parents, my dad knew when he left us, and he knew exactly what he left behind. And because he couldn't take it, he decided to take his own life. So he knows the kind of damage, the kind of traumas, the kind of financial mess he left behind. And we had to live with all this while, right? I'm saying, so we had to live with all this mess, trying to make ends meet all this time. And when my mom passed, we felt, oh my God, now we're going to have two angels or two ancestors on the forefront of everything. And the spirit world doesn't work like that, guys. They left the mess where they left the mess here when they left, but yet on the other side, that's when I realized, once they are on the other side, no matter what mess they left behind, It doesn't matter if they want you to perform certain duties and certain rituals and certain prayers and certain tasks. They want it done, and they don't care how you maneuver around or try to figure out things. They want what they want. Okay? And that's it. It goes back to also uNkulunkulu. When he has done all that he could to give you wisdom, to give you understanding, to give you love, to give you spiritual and emotional support, you don't see it at that time. Up until he says, you know what, girl, I've been trying my best to show you what I am here. I am God. I am planning. But because wena ufuna izinto zakho zihambe the way zifuna ukuhamba ngakhona, at that time it won't work. It won't work. That's why we end up feeling like ancestors and God like have put their spiritual phone on mute or on do not disturb, or they're just looking at the phone of prayers or passing, ringing day in day out from you, and they're just like, and up until they're like, okay, we're done from this vacation that we've taken from you. Are you coming back to your senses? Are you acknowledging us? Do you realize that we're here? Are you accepting that? So I had to learn that, and it's been difficult, guys. It's been difficult. I don't know how many nights I've cried, how many times I went to work, pretend like everything is fine, come back home, pretend like everything is fine, and when I lock myself in the room, I start crying. I start bawling out. I light my candles, light my African sage in paper, and I talk to them. And I'm like, really? Have y'all like forsaken me for a moment? Or are y'all like... And I always tell my mom, good girl, I know your tricks. I know how you be pulling up. Don't think you'll be pulling up those stunts while you are in heaven, when you're supposed to be making me dream lotto. When now you are there flexing and like, it's not working. I need help. So however, guys, that's what's been happening in my life. I hope that everybody knows it's okay. It's okay, and it's very important. Not just okay. It is very, very, very important to take time out. To take time out to reflect, to look back, to give thanks, to minus, to deduct, to divide, to multiply, to add, to subtract, to bottomize everything about your life, and then come back and like, 1, 5, and 7 is not working out for me. I need to move away from it. I'm gonna continue with 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. Let's try and put 10 on pause, because if you are an engine of your own life or your own self, okay, and if you are tired, you are exhausted, you need support, emotional support, mental support, right, financial support, and there's no one there, there is no one. You have a right, as you yourself, and you have a right to say, okay, world, that's it. You have that right. And then look at your phone, look at your contact lists, look at your phone, look at your WhatsApp messages, look at the people that check up on you, people that send you messages every day, even not like every day, maybe like once or twice a week, whatever. But people that check up on you if you're okay, people that call you, go to your call logs and see how many calls you got, not calls that you've made out, how many calls you have received from your so-called family, your so-called friends, your so-called everything. And this takes me back. I was talking to one of my cousins this week, and I've posted something on my status, and then we were talking about that, and so I will link the picture somewhere of that particular conversation that we had. not a conversation, our conversation, but the picture of whatever that we were talking about. So it's a chicken, as you can see, right? Oh God, sorry. So it's basically a picture of a chicken feet. It's like a black, I don't know, maybe it was some muti that was used. And they put a safety pin on it and they've tied it to a 10 Rand note. So the post goes, like I'll link everything here. So it shows like people will come to you and be like, can you borrow me 10 Rand? Can you borrow me 20 Rand? Can you borrow me 50 Rand or 100, whatever money is, 1, 2, and 3, only to find that that person is taking that money and going to do some like voodoo on it. Guys, and if we deny it, that's why we will never succeed, because we are even failing when our ancestors or God or the spirit shows us in our dreams or guides us in our dreams to like, hey, put on your armor. Because of what we see in the dream or your spirits. Sometimes people have visions on daybreak, like they're looking at us, like they'll be looking at you and then they'll be having their own visions and like seeing other things, right? So my cousin and I were talking about that, and it took me back to one of our cousins, right? Years back when I got retrenched from Standard Bank. I borrowed my cousin money. And guys, to tell you till today, we're not talking. We're not on good terms. The family, yeah. And the only thing that helped me in this matter was for me to screenshot and forward messages and voice notes to one of our close family friends, right? And it's like, I just had that intuition, like, Jabu, do this. And when everything like took a turn, ngesizulu bathi bangishiya eshibini umshibo eshibini, like in shit, excuse my French, because now I was made out to be like a liar. I was made up to be like I was causing trouble, I'm lying, I owe them money, it was a whole commotion, it was a whole hoo-ha, guys. And luckily, I forwarded these things, and I was like, girl, because she laughed when she called me to ask me, like, why are they saying this? It's funny because the way this is what she said to me, in all honesty. She said, yes, Jabu, if you had not done what you did, I would have literally believed them, because the way they were talking, it was so believable. Like, hey, people can paint you, green, red, purple, and people are as wicked, especially family members. They're wicked, guys. They are very wicked. You see that the devil that we're fighting, or the spiritual wars. So those things. Sometimes when I sit and I'm alone and I'm like, oh, I need help. Who can I call? Who can I text? Who can I email? Who can I talk to? And you always like, you have to second guess yourself, or like think you're not counting right, or you're not remembering. You're remembering fine. Nobody wants to help you. Nobody is there. Nobody. So until we, that's a fight. So guys, yeah. But anyway, beside all that, there's also good news. I've been working to do more. I know I'm still new, like right now I'm talking to like 15 subscribers, but hopefully one day. But I'm working on so many things, especially with my daughter, my 16-year-old daughter. My 10-year-old daughter also wants to start something in this like stream thing. She's so into makeup. She watches YouTube makeup tutorials. She plays with makeup. Some of the things I've heard, she's now using it, like my eyeshadow. I don't like that one. So, however, guys, as I'm saying, these things are they're happening. So I am also working on so many things. Yeah. So when the time is right, and everything has planned out, a way, like everything is, I'm registered. The names, guys, I registered names because everything is different and it wasn't like it's different. So I literally got different things. And thanks to watching podcast and chill, McG. So this is like today is the 7th of June. I don't know by the time this comes out, but McG uploaded on the 6th of June an episode, and at the end he was talking about his journey, his grandeur journey, and how people almost like, especially, you know, people that he trusted that were recommended by his mom almost knocked the socks out of him. You know, so these things, they do happen, guys. But he spoke one thing at the end that helped him. Whatever you do, trademark. Let us own everything that has our name on it. Every idea, everything. Let us learn. It's expensive, yes, but then obviously it will also protect you, because this is one of the things that people, especially like celebrities that we know, and then you come like, you hear people like, oh, that was what my business plan. Trademark. That is why they steal these ideas, especially when you are like us. We are small businesses. We don't have funding. We want funding. We're busy putting our business plans and proposals, you know, and people turn around and take everything from you, and then one day you're sitting and then boom, billboard, or boom, radio advert, or boom, TV. And then you're like, and guys, there's so much truth in this. When people, you know, sometimes there's people that like, yo, that was my song, or that's my song, I wrote that song, hey, I wrote that script, and then people look at them like, are you lying? When? All these people, these media people, they knock people, and it's a shame because people end up poor and not being able to access or have access to things. But thanks to these platforms, thanks to, you know, social media, YouTube and everything, we are able to be creative and be creative content creators or things like that, and just live out our dreams. I've been dreaming of being in front of the camera. I've like, when Yo TV Rainbow Starship started, I went for auditions. I don't know. Like, I went for Yo TV auditions back then, so many times. I've tried my best, but then clearly for some people you're not good enough. But then there's platforms like this where you know, you can be yourself, you record your own things, and then you just put it there, and people like you, people share. And yes, please follow me on my TikTok. I will link my TikTok. It's Jabu Wati. My Instagram is Jabu Wati. My Twitter, it's Jabu Wati. My Facebook is Jabulile Kokowati. Please follow me on all platforms. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. I will respond to whatever comment I get. However, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I will try to drop another video. I'm not promising you, as I've said. Today I felt good. I felt like I needed to do something. My spirit was like, do something. So here I am. See you on my next upload, guys. Love you, fam. Thank you.